Shalom from Israel. How do we remember big events, especially if it's tough, like what we are having now, which started in Simchat Torah? So we learn from our Parashat Bo, that Hashem says to Moshe, you should go to Paro and I will make his heart very tough because I want to build a story. I'm going to make miracles that you will have a good story to tell to your children. And exactly the same, our rabbis built for the Jewish people the Haggadah, which says in every Leil HaSeder, Tamid, we will do it again and again, every year in Pesach, we will sit together and we will tell them the story. We have the most beautiful story that had impact more than any other story in the world about Paro and Moshe and all the miracles which tell to our children and through this to the whole world that there is Hashem. And if Paro started the story with a question, who is Hashem that I will listen to him? So at the end, he and his people wanted them to go and to serve God on the mountain. Baruch Hashem, we see that this story becomes the story of Yetziat Mitzrayim. But it's not enough. At the end, Moshe says, well, you have a story. You will have the Leil HaSeder, but I want you to put tefillin. And what is the secret of tefillin? You put this two parshiot, and later on we will add another two of Shema, Vaya Shamua, two parshiot that speaks about Yetziat Mitzrayim and speaks about the Bechorot, those who are the firstborn, if it's a son, or if it's born even to an animal, and they will be holy. And you put this parshiot, which is written, and you put this here, and you put it here on your head, even if you don't know exactly. And many people don't know exactly what they have in the tefillin of Rosh, but they put the tefillin and they feel obligated. It's a mitzvah. They have to do it every day to put tefillin here on their head, here on their arm, like close to their heart. And without even thinking, just knowing that you're doing something which we're supposed to remind you, Yetziat Mitzrayim, this is the secret of how the story continue. So first, building a story. Second, you have mitzvot, you have orders in this world, not spiritual, not only ideas, things to do. So, like eating matzah. Many people don't like the matzah. They're even crying. The whole week we have to eat matzah, but never mind. At the end, Ben Gurion stood in front of the Americans in 1948 and he said, you don't know exactly what your patriarch ate a few hundred years ago when they came in the boat from Europe to America. We know exactly which day it was and what our fathers they ate. It was Yom Chamishi, it was Yudalet Nisan, and we know they ate matzah because they had to run away from Egypt, and we're still eating it. This is the secret of the Jewish people. Beside the story, you still eat the same food. You put the tefillin on your head. So today we are in a big event. It's only the beginning of a war. So it's not the time to think what we will do to remember. We are remembering every day because we are still fighting, but there will be a day that we will ask ourselves what to do to remember the Simchat Torah of Tafshin Pei Daled. So first we have to build the story. Who is right, who is wrong, why we are fighting. This is the story and how we fought against the evil. This is the story, and we have to be very correct to tell it right to the next generation. But second, we will have to do all kind of things like food or memorial things to remember what was in Simchat Torah Tafshin Pei Dalet. Shabbat Shalom from Israel.